All right, I have been waiting a long time for this. I'm really terrible with keeping up with mobile games that want you to consistently play the game every day, and Honkai Impact was amazing, but I could not just stay on it as long as I would have liked. Genshin Impact, I play right here on console, and now Honkai Star Rail is on console. So let's jump right into this game because this is something I've been excited for. Oh, was that a baddie? I'm like 10 seconds in the game and we already got a baddie. These characters look cool. I think they're enemies, but they actually look badass. Yeah, she bad. Like, damn. Absolutely would.
Seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better. 23:47:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Okay, so the baddie's name is Kafka. You're gonna have to do some research later.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No, the Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Sounds like something she's not necessarily excited to do, but she might have ideas.
Poppy, can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly. But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all.
I'm looking for some fun, but I don't know if you sign off on me getting the fun I want.
After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
Damn!
You know who this motherfucker look like, low-key? Look!
I said blaster, I saw sword slashes. But hey, whatever gets the job done. Look at her. Like, this is the first character that gives you control of in the entire game, and she is bad as hell, bro. Nah, like, yeah, I'm down bad, but like, extremely justified.
May as well kill them all.
It's ready. Let's do this. Can at least hit multiples at a time. And now that I assume they're gonna want me to do the ultimate after he's done with his nonsense. And apparently whenever you're also done with your nonsense.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
It's gonna hit everyone. She gives off Makima vibes, I'm not even gonna lie.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
She's kind of cute.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never
Where'd
been
you
like
get
a
that
fan
from?
of chewing gum. Okay, so we're gonna just get like a little real into my life at this moment. So there are a lot of attractive characters, but for some reason, chewing gum is one of those things that turns me off, especially if they're blowing bubbles and like makes it super obvious. One, I don't like characters in older cartoons where they will be blowing like bubble gum and it'll pop and it'll be all over their face and they would have to like either pick it off their face or they would like slurp it back into their mouth. That would leave like a gross feeling in to me. But specifically when I was in a summer camp, there were two camp counselors that were in a relationship, and one of them was already on the stage, and then he was announcing to everybody else because we had been going to the same camp for like a few years now. So he announced to everyone that him and the girl were actually getting married. So he called her up on stage, and she was chewing gum. So she walked up, she was chewing gum, and he was announcing that they were in a relationship and that they were officially tying the knot and getting married. And they started making out like right there in front of everybody. And then when they were done, turns out that I guess they tongue kissed. And she swapped her gum into his mouth, and then he just started chewing the gum in front of everybody, like the full like open mouth kind of chewing. And I almost threw up on the spot. It was so freaking disgusting. So like every time I see characters that are like chewing gum and like especially if they're blowing bubbles or whatnot, I get the grossest feeling in like the pit of my gut for two reasons: the slurping of gum that we used to see in cartoons and that camp counselor experience.
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Why does she sound like she's flirting with her?
Just a little trick of tampering.
Can you flirt with me?
I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
I know what she was looking at.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
You know who Silverwolf looks like? She looks like human Luna from Hell of a Boss. Silverwolf has like a permanent smug face and it is fucking adorable.
I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Shit, if you want to swing by and play with something. Let me stop.
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
That hurts the sword. I don't know why I looked at Silverwolf and just thought she was gonna have a gun. Because like this character has a sword, and I just assumed that the next character they were gonna give me was gonna have a gun as well, but oh, there's the gun. Oh, so the L2 will open the ultimate list, and then I can pick which character I want to have do an ultimate with square, triangle, and if there's more characters, circle and X probably.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Oh, she's a pro gamer. She's just like me for real.
Hold it. Someone or something is up ahead.
Yeah, it's right in front of our face. Unless they just materialized? So how does she know that?
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
She is so fucking hot. I don't care who drops in this game from now on. Kafka is just it for me, bro. One more guard.
That breathing sensation. Remember it. This won't take long.
Huh. More
Is this nigga serious?
Is this nigga serious?
Okay, let's do this.
Combat needs optimizing. At this speed,
Can I just...
Too slow.
So I can just make hers next, or?
Good times.
Oh, I can. I can chain them. Okay, that's great. That is such a fucking thumbnail. That is a thumbnail if I've ever seen one, bro.
Not a single soul here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
Asta? Like Black Clover?
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems... Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
this space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
I was right. Hacker man.
Ah, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target. What's this?
Item number 211, Line Spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
So she doesn't even like actually hide it, she just makes it a little bit invisible, like characters in video games that are like transparent but you can still see their outline.
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave.
See, the fact that you even had to say that, like, can you imagine if somebody like brought you food and was just like, hey, you want to try this? And you're like, oh yeah, no, yeah, it looks pretty good. And they're like, oh yeah, cool, don't worry, it's not poisoned or anything. Like, why the fuck would you say that?
It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
The receptacle.
Why is this woman so damn beautiful? What is this chokehold she has on my existence?
There we go. How much does he remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to
Oh yes. Oh yes, Kafka.
Oh. Great, so you remember me.
How could I forget?
Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me.
Oh, I trust you, 100%.
None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now
I will
on,
miss you.
You needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
If it involves you, yeah, but you said you're about to leave.
This is also a lovely answer. So, Elio can foresee the future, but he can't make decisions for you. Use that will of yours to reach the end of your story. That's the...
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silver Wolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me. When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
I'm gonna find you. That is my choice. I choose to find you, Kafka.